What's good, folks? This is Silent Mode, maker, artist and LEGO enthusiast, and this is one of my best works, in my opinion at least, my version of a Nintendo Game Boy. Now, for those who don't know, I posted a screenshot or a render of my original version last year, and then back in January this year, LEGO announced they were going to be releasing their version of a Game Boy. I could have just sat back and said, you know, LEGO got me again, but I decided to take on the challenge and go head to head with my own version to see if it compares well to the official version. I haven't seen any official photos yet. Now, originally I wanted to have magenta buttons here, but they don't have them yet. So I settled for dark red, which is more of a NES color scheme. I'm pretty pleased with how this turned out. I was actually amazed I was actually able to design something like this. So we have a battery compartment with some generic AA batteries. I actually owned a Game Boy, so I know this a little bit more intimately than some people. I wanted to make sure I included the ports. So this one is for the mains adapter if you're lucky enough to have one. You got the volume knob, I believe it is, and the headphone jack, the contrast knob and the dual link cable ports. I went for this design for the on-off switch, and I double checked that the on-off switch is to the right when the Game Boy is turned on. You've got the indicator lights right here. The cartridge itself, it doesn't quite come out securely. If I pull on this, it's actually quite a tight fit, but it does slide in. It'll be very interesting to see if LEGO incorporates this and how well it does. It is probably because of the tolerances between the plates here, but it doesn't fit in that easily, but it does slot in. Does come apart easily as well. This is as accurate as I could get the cartridge with my knowledge of LEGO. Now, as far as the decorations go, I was able to find these relevant typefaces. This highlights one of the disadvantages of vinyl cutting. I wanted to use vinyl cutting because of the color intensity, but at least my vinyl cutter doesn't do a very good job of cutting out very small shapes. So we're missing the dots on the eye right here. Some of these holes were quite difficult to get rid of as well, but I think it's done a pretty good job for the time frame. Could have positioned the A more accurately. It's too far to the right, but otherwise it's all there. And then of course, instead of Nintendo, I have the word Silent Mode here. Naturally, people are going to say by default that LEGO's version is automatically better. They'll try and dig up somebody else in the LEGO space and say that their version is better than mine. Those people can go suck a for all I care. The fact of the matter is that I took on the challenge of designing my own Game Boy and I've accomplished it. But I am very proud of this, and I'll be showing this off at Bricktastic. So if you happen to see me over at Bricktastic, come and say hi. There'll be some LEGO designers there as well. Maybe they'll take some inspiration. If you happen to like what you've seen, then do me a huge favor. Help me lobby LEGO to hook me up with a free copy of their official version when it comes out. Primarily to see how it compares to my version, to see how they've implemented different things. They will probably release magenta 2x2 tiles, 2x2 round tiles, which aren't available at the time. So I went with the NES version's dark red. But I want to see how they do things and how well it compares. I've wanted to see a LEGO Game Boy for quite some time, and I'm quite proud of myself for taking on this challenge. But anyway, let me know what you think about it in the comments section. And again, if you happen to be at Bricktastic this weekend, come and say hello. I'll be very happy to see you, of course, as long as you're being respectful. In the meantime though, this has been Silent Mode, maker, artist and LEGO enthusiast, encouraging you all to do your thing.